Hey you guys, I'm Coach Blake. So we are doing round offs today. Before you do any kind of tumbling, you want to make sure that you warm up and you stretch properly. So make sure you do some jumping jacks or you do some frog jumps. All right, whatever it is that you do to get you warmed up good, okay? Run in place, whatever it is. As long as it's safe and it's easy for you to do. All right, and you can get the body temperature up so that way everything feels nice and loose. So when you start tumbling, you don't hurt anything. All right, now some prerequisites for round offs are cartwheels, handstands. You want to make sure that you have those two things very well. Second thing we want to go over after we talk about round offs is some exercises and drills that you can do to help you with your round offs. Now, let's talk about round offs. So when you do a round off, you're reaching out and you're snapping down. I'll show you one right now. That's the difference between a cartwheel. A cartwheel is it's nice and long. Okay, you land in a lunge, arms here, right? Round offs, you snap and you stand up tight in a hollow, okay? That was a round off. Now you saw the cartwheel and you saw the round off, right? So when you're doing a cartwheel, you're reaching out and you're pushing off your front leg so that way you can go past that handstand. But when you do a round off, you're reaching out and you're pushing off your leg, but you're also pushing off your hands. So you're going to push off your hands a lot more aggressively than you would a cartwheel. And also the feet are slowly coming together as you're coming down out of the round off or as you're passing just past the handstand. Right, I like to pull my feet together as late as I can into my round off, very late. I like to be almost about here and then snap them in. All right. Some people like to, as soon as they get over past the top, they like to just go right at the top of the round off and snap them. So that's fine. Either one of those techniques that you want to use, that is up to you. Again, this is what I prefer to do for my round off. Now, when you're working with a round off, you want to make sure that you don't get any bad habits. It's very easy to form bad habits in a round off, like piking down. It makes it really hard to rebound into your back handstand, makes your back handstand go up. And it's very hard to get any push off the floor out of that round off when you pike down like that, right? Or crossing up your hands. When you do a round off, you want to reach straight in front of you, right? Okay? You want to reach straight ahead. Some people cross their hands up. Makes it really hard to round off. That was like a hot mess. It was gross. So you want to make sure that, one, you're reaching out in a straight line. Two, you're kicking into it like you're doing a handstand. And you're pulling those feet together as late as you can. All right? Oh, one more thing. You're pushing off the hands. I know, right? It sounds like a lot to remember. Good news is we have exercises and drills. So that way you don't have to remember all of it. You're going to do the exercises and the drills to help you get the muscle memory that you need. So that way you can make small critiques in your tumbling, so you don't have to worry about all these different things giving issues everywhere. Well, now as far as it goes of how many reps to do with those exercises and those drills, we have that written down for you below. You just go ahead, all right, click that button. You should be able to either print it out or just pull it up on your computer and just see what the reps are for all the exercises that are down there. Now, the first exercise we're going over is going to be hollow holds and the progressions for those, right? So what we're going to do right now is just go into an actual hollow hold and show you what that is first, and then we're going to dial back and show you the ways to get up to it. So we're going to work backwards on this. The next thing we're going to also go over is a very nice tight push-up position, pushing through the shoulders. That way you can go ahead and feel that round back for when you pop out of that round off, okay? If you have not already looked at these videos in our Bros Tumbling World program, you will see it in there on the list. Just simply go inside the program, click the video if you want a little bit more in depth and look at it. If you know what you're already doing about round offs and cartwheels, then all you have to do is just make sure that you're looking at what we're saying to do right and versus what we're saying not to do. So that way, you don't waste too much time if you're someone who's already had to work on this stuff a lot. So just get in there, check it out, and also make sure that, again, you're going by the stretches. Something else that we do advise also is when it comes to round offs, you want to make sure that you do warm up those splits. Even if you don't have one all the way down, it is still a split. All right, so just get that done. The other things I want to talk about is making sure that you're just being patient through this entire process, because it can feel like a very long process. Round offs are part of the foundation of tumbling. Everything you want to do that looks super cool, like a round off back handspring, or a round off flip, or twist, or anything out of it, your round off goes in front of it. So you want to make sure that you stay very patient, you have a lot of fun, and you just enjoy this whole entire process. All right, you guys, I will see you in the next one. So if you need any help with anything or you have any questions, just shoot us an email. All right, and you guys have an awesome day.